Hi, I'm Teresa Plant, and I am here to do my third and last competency on using behavioral rehearsal to teach a parent group the START routine. Now, the rationale behind the START routine is that it is useful when you want your child to start doing something, for instance, going to grandma's house, getting ready for school, getting ready for bed, or getting ready for a meal. The purpose of this is to avoid the escalation trap. So I would like everybody to refer to page 53 of the parents workbook, and this exercise should take about 30 minutes. Now, each person in the group is going to have a turn to play one of the roles. The three roles are the child, the parent, and the observer. Now, I'd like to have the group divide up into three. So you three will be together, you three will be together, you three will be together, and you three will be together. Okay, so make sure that you all assign each other a role to see who's going to be the child first, the parent, and then the observer. So now that the roles are assigned, I'm going to go through the three different phases of the roles. The first role would be the observer, and it is the observer's role to observe, to give positive feedback, and also to let the other people know something that they could work on. Now, the parent's role is to give instructions to the child in a clear and specific way. The parent must wait 5 seconds to allow a child time to perform the required task. And then if the child does not respond to the task, the parent is to wait another 5 seconds. And then the parent is to give the instruction again. And if the child does not respond, then the parent must give the child a logical consequence. One of these logical consequences could be timeout or quiet time. Either of these will work just fine. And the final thing, the child is going to do two different things. On the first role play, the child is going to comply with the instruction that is given to the parent, and then the parent therefore can give positive feedback to the child, saying, "Oh, good job listening to my instruction." And then the other time, the child is supposed to not agree with what the task is and to be a little defiant, and then the parent can give the not logical consequence. So a logical consequence, as I said, would be to quiet time or a timeout. So if the child completes the task, the parent would praise, and then, pardon me, I'm repeating myself. So after that, could I have a volunteer from the group?
Hello.
Hi, Jess. Are you willing to volunteer for us?
Yes, I am.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Okay. So now that we have our nice volunteer, Jess, she's going to. I'm going to set the scene for the volunteer, and I'm going to read off from the chart on page 53. And the first thing is to give instruction. So Jessie. The child's name is Jessie, too. It's kind of funny. Excuse me, I have a little tickle in my throat. Jessie, can you come and wash your hands, please? So, Jess, once you give the instruction, you should wait 5 seconds. And if the child does not do what to ask, then you should repeat the instruction. Jess, can you come and wash my hands, please? Again, you wait 5 seconds. I kind of say in my mind, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. And if the child does not do what the child is to ask, you have to give a logical consequence. And that can be timeout or quiet time. Now, on the other hand, if the child does what they ask, Jessie, can you please come wash your hands? And if Jessie does what Jessie's supposed to do, you can give descriptive praise. And a good example of that would be, "Good job, Jessie, washing your hands. I like the way you put the soap all over the top and the bottom of your hand. I'm really proud of you for doing that." Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, great. Now, thank you so much, Jessie, for that. Now, does everybody in the group understand what we need to do?
Yes, we do.
Okay, great. So after each role play, you have to give a self-evaluation of how you did. For example, if I was to give a self-evaluation of when I was just explaining it to Jessie, I might talk about how I was kind of repeating myself. But another way that I would give positive, say something that I did positive was I think I eventually did get through all the steps. Okay, everybody, so we're going to begin this exercise. Remember, it should only take 30 minutes with each person having 10 minutes. Thank you so much for your participation.